Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing Brian Justin Crum. He's covering Celine Dion, It's All Coming Back to Me Now. A song I've heard a couple times that I think very highly of. Celine Dion, of course, is a music legend, someone that is essentially in the dictionary for vocalists. But one of my patrons, Jamie, thank you so much for the amazing support you show me, reached out and said, hey, you need to check out this cover of this song. I know nothing about Brian Justin Crum, although he has an incredible name. But yeah, this will be my first experience seeing him. I did a quick Google search on him just so I know who he is, and apparently he was on America's Got Talent. So I'm expecting that he's definitely impressed many crowds before. But yeah, let's hop right into this cover. A quick reminder to go subscribe to the original artist, Brian, at his channel. Like his video, go watch that right after this. I'll put a link in the description. They really do deserve the support. But if you like what you see here, subscribe to me, leave me a comment. I read them all. And, consider supporting me as a creator. I do have a Patreon. I'll leave a link in the description. Okay, let's get into it. Cool beard. Okay, Celine's back.
There were nights when the wind was so cold that my body froze in bed if I just listened to it right outside the window. There were days when the sun was so cruel that all the tears turned to dust, and I just knew my eyes were drying up forever. I finished crying in the instant that you left, and I can't remember where or when or how, and I banished every memory you and I had ever made. But when you touch me like this, and when you hold me like that, I just have to admit that it's all coming back to me. When I touch you like this, and when I hold you like that, it's so hard to believe that it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back, it's all coming back to me now. There were moments of cold and there were flashes of light. There were things I'd never do again, but then they always seemed right. There were nights of endless pleasure. It was more than any loss allowed. Baby, if I kissed you like this, and if you whisper like that, it was lost long ago.
I'm just observing his breathing. The control that he has over his voice and his ability to breathe essentially instantly after outputting the last syllable that he can is effortless. Very well practiced, it looks like. His voice range, his vocal range is extremely controlled. So he can just drift from a tenor to just up to this higher range while sort of singing softly, right? And not putting a lot of power behind his voice really easily. And then, of course, the obvious thing, his voice is spectacular. Like, it's very suited to Celine Dion, who can do these soft ballads, but is also known for, insane vocal ability, powerful ability. He has that. You can just tell. Like, he's innately got that. Another thing I'm loving about this cover right here is that, or remake if you want to call it that, is the composition with the other instruments. I think it's very tasteful. Just some, light electric guitar in the back there, simple chords, but it sounds pitch perfect. And then the other instruments that I can't really see on screen I'm just observing how well thought out this adaptation is. So hats off, Jamie. You always know best. This is a pretty good cover, and I'm very much enjoying Brian's rendition of this. We're going back on that one.
But it's all coming back to me
now. 6 seconds.
But you were history with the slamming of the door, and I made myself so strong again somehow. I never wasted any of my time on you since then. But if I touch you like this, and if you kiss me like that, it was so long ago, but it's all coming back to me. If you touch me like this, and if I kiss you like that, it was gone with the wind, but it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back, it's all coming back to me now. There were moments of gold and there were flashes of light. There were things we'd never do again, but then they always seemed right. There were nights of endless pleasure. It was more than any loss allowed. Baby, when you touch me like this, and when you hold me like that, it was gone with the wind, but it's all coming back to me. When you see me like this, and when I see you like that, then we see what we want to see, all coming back to me. The flesh and the fantasies all coming back to me. I can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me now. If you forgive me all this, if I forgive you all that, we forgive and forget, and it's all coming back to me now.
That knowing smile by Brian at the end there. Like, you know, you're in the studio, you've rented the studio, that could be his studio, I don't know. And you have so many takes. He knew he crushed that. He knew that was like actually pretty much perfect. I was mesmerized the whole time. The visuals of the set were amazing. Keyboardist, incredible, or pianist, incredible. Guitarist did his job perfectly, but Brian, holy shit, Brian, like, hit that out of the park. Like, hit that out of the park. If I'm Celine Dion and I'm sitting there watching this, which I hope she's seen this, tip my hat to you. Tip my hat to you. And I give you copyright rights to that song. That's how strongly I feel about that. Damn, Jamie, thank you. He effortlessly glides through the lyrics. Like, there was no point in there where I felt like he looked uncomfortable, where I looked like he was struggling to hit certain notes. He was just in this pocket where everything was within reach. The song itself is a great sort of, epitaph, whatever you want to call it. Don't even know if that's a word. Just came to my head at the moment. About sort of carnal lust, but also emotional lust and desire for someone, right? And remembrance of the good times and the bad times, and sort of treasuring those memories and making sure they stay intact. Memories are powerful, right? And they guide our future decisions with future relationships, or the things that we pass down to our children through lessons. And in this case, it just sounds like this was sort of a memory bank, something that we can all relate to, of people that have meant something to ourselves in our lives. So, couldn't think of a better song to get back into filming with. Thank you again, Jamie. I appreciate it so, so much. If you liked this, please leave me a comment, subscribe, like this video. It helps me a ton. And please remember to go watch the original video. I'll leave a link in the description, and make sure you support Brian at his channel. Okay, until next time,